Where that delay gets longer every time. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Wardcast. Every Saturday, we're here with you live at 3 p.m. Pacific Time, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to talk about the important things: video game news, machinima, survival horror, and just games in general. I'm your host, Sean Clark, alongside Jazz Rich, Alec Funnel.
I love to shit in the middle of battle. The smells are clearly enough to destroy any Metal Gear.
And Shayla Hill.
Good night.
What? Good night. Goodbye. This has been episode.
I had to follow up the fart. What do you expect from me?
I mean,
Fart upstaged you.
Upstaged by a fart.
It's the story of my life.
Yep.
Wow.
Yep. So, welcome. This week, we're talking about Xbox price increases and increases across the industry, and Wu Chang Fallen Feathers looking awesome and going against the grain, which is always good to see. We have a Machinima Showcase provided by Sir Alec. We got Ward a Monster and Guessing Game, followed by Nobody Asked Us. But before we get into all that, Jazz, why don't you tell us how your amazing week was? Or maybe not so amazing, I don't know.
Yeah, it wasn't so amazing. There's not much to tell. This week sucked. I didn't have such a good week. But I played a whole apparently 43 hours of Claire Obscure. It's a really fun game. I forgot to mention last week that apparently my new fun thing to do when I start a new game is to play it on the expert or the hardest mode. So I have been playing it from the start on expert, and somehow I've gotten pretty far, and I'm like, how am I still going? Because I'm usually not good at those kinds of games, but I'm doing pretty good. It's a good game, good story, and the characters are pretty cool. So yeah, it's a fun game. I've ignored all my other games, so clearly it's good. But I've also been watching a whole lot of Buffy. I'm not good at remembering like when seasons start or end because a lot of things. I'm assuming I'm at season 3 because the graduation's over and they're in college now. So I just watched like the second Halloween episode with Haunted House. So, and actually the one that I just finished because I was watching it with my dinner was The Beer Bad, which is like one of my favorite episodes where they're all like cave people, cave Buffy. It's definitely one of the best.
That's a really good one. It's funny. I don't remember them going to college so quick. That happens in season 3.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Maybe not season.
Wow.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
It could be.
Yeah, because season 2 is they like destroyed the school, right?
Yeah, I'm pretty
that
sure
happened in 3, and then maybe 4. I don't. It's been a long time. I'm not entirely sure. I just don't remember it happening so fast.
Well, there's only 7 seasons.
Mm-hmm. So that means like more than half of it's like, I thought most of it, or at least half of it, was in high school, but I don't know, maybe not.
No, because they have to cram like they cram that stuff really early because then there's like a few of the college things, and then they have to bring in Dawn. Then they have to have the whole Dawn thing, and then they have to have like after Dawn. Until dawn, until dawn, during dawn, post dawn.
Nice.
Umad. But yeah, I'm so happy because like Anya is pretty much one of my favorite characters, and she's in it now. She's like dressed like a bunny, and he's like, "Why are you a bunny?" He's like, "Bunny's frightening me." And he's like, "Oh, we gotta save everybody." She's like, "Yeah, but mostly we have to save Xander." So yeah, Anya's like the best. So that's really always like a joy. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I did buy a new game twice because when I found out that it's co-op, I was kind of testing the waters and telling Shayla about it, but mostly because I wanted to see her reaction on it because I feel like she would also enjoy this game. I'm pretty sure, Sean, you've talked about this game, but Shayla hadn't talked about it. I bought Split Fiction.
Yeah. Looks so cool.
I bought it for it definitely looks like a type of game that I want to play. And I already knew that she would ask me this, but she'll ask me if she could be the black-haired girl. I knew this is like my type of character. Like the type that I always
And then I
play,
saw
like,
the other girl. I was like, oh wait,
short
the
red
other
hair.
girl's you.
So we're gonna have like the Jillman,
Which one's
Shivaman
Sean,
adventures. Sean's gonna be the little dragon on their shoulders.
Yeah.
There you go.
I have a feeling it's gonna make me think a lot of
The game looks so cool.
See, I already forgot the name because I've been playing so much Clair Obscura that everything else has been.
So you said you tried it already?
No, I bought it. I've seen like I haven't really seen trailers. I've just seen like the pictures when you scroll through like the PSN store or whatever, and there's like the girl has like a little dragon on her shoulder, and it's like two like different worlds collapsing together or whatever, and it looks really awesome.
Howard.
But it's gonna be one of the next ones. I haven't played It Takes Two, but it's the same producers or same creators as that. So new game.
But this one, like, not that I'm sure It Takes Two is good, but this one had me even more interested because like the characters look cool. Like, I like the premise.
Oh, you know, it's a neat.
And I don't know. It did make me think a little bit of like Me and You, Jazz. When I was like,
I think it's definitely gonna be more enjoyable like multiplayer. I don't think.
I think you have to play that multiplayer. I don't think you can play it single player.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it says 1 to 2 player. Oh no, it says 2 players. Oh well, there
you go.
Yeah. Otherwise, it's just fiction.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can't remove the split.
Yeah. So
that's cool. Yeah, you have to let me know how it is once you guys play it. It looks really cool. I'm hoping it's good.
I'm sure we'll stream it, but
and I think like every game made by the guy that directed that game is kind of similar, where it's like built around the idea of like a co-op experience. And I've heard that they're all really good, but I haven't played any of them. And I've always wanted to try them out. But that one definitely looks like the coolest so far.
It does. Yeah, it looks really cool.
But Sean, remember the OG Ilo Milo?
Oh yeah. That was a cool game. We should go back and finish that.
Yeah.
Ilo Milo.
Yes, I love that game.
It's a good game.
Ilo Milo.
Billie Eilish even
like named one of her songs that she loves that game.
That wasn't by the same people that did Split Fiction, right?
Yeah. I don't think so. I don't think so. It's just
I was gonna say what?
I don't think so. It's just what it made me when you were saying like those type of like forced 2-player games. I thought the first one I thought of was like Ilo Milo was like one of the first that were like that. That it was like, oh, you need 2 players to play this game.
Yeah. Yeah.
And like it's designed for 2 people to play together.
That's pretty much all I got. So I'll pass it off to Shayla.
Hello. Jazz kind of covered everything only because like we've been playing a lot of the same stuff. Like I got obviously Split Fiction, Clair Obscura,
wait, you played
which I
Split
did
Fiction?
talk about last week, but no, that I got Split Fiction. Like no, I haven't played it.
Okay.
No. Just that I also got it. So there's no point in me showing the same game, you know. And I got obviously Clair Obscura. That's all I'm playing. I know, right? That's all I'm playing right now is Clair Obscura. Like that's it. It's so good. It's one of those games where I'm really surprised because you know some stuff gets like really overhyped and I end up like trying it and I'm just like it's not bad, I just don't get it. But this one I was like, oh, I get it.
Story mode.
This is where I'm in. Hey, they have been tearing me apart.
Are you playing on baby mode?
Story mode.
And it's still tearing a hole in her ass. Like it's still really hard.
Thank you.
Apparently.
I'm still getting my ass.
I wouldn't
kicked,
know because I'm
so
not an expert.
Come on.
Wow.
I'm just saying, from my gameplay, you can't tell.
I've been waiting for days
mode.
for her to catch up to a specific part. Well, she had some issues with like the save file and stuff. So I've been waiting for days for her to catch up to me, and I'm like, oh man, I wish there was like an easier story mode, just so you could get through it.
Also, hi, Heathenly Aesthetic.
And Diz.
We said hi to Diz.
She gets one high. Only one.
I'm sure Diz has had many highs.
Wow. She's probably high right now.
Oh.
But yeah, I got called out for playing baby mode on Claire Obscure, but give me it. It's hard.
Which is not typically something you
Kicking my
hear when you're
butt.
talking about a turn-based game. Like
It's the timing of the counters
Yeah.
and the parries.
Yeah, it's very much like Stick of Truth or Legend of Dragoon, where it really does require you to like get the prompts and push the buttons. You can't just like autopilot this game in any way,
I mean,
or you will
I think
die.
there's a setting that you can, but
I mean, if that game had like an auto mode where it just auto like attacks, then that truly would
it'd
be
be a
baby
movie.
mode. But like even story mode still story mode still requires you to like time the attacks and do the, and I obviously still miss them, so it's not like it's super super easy. So yeah, that was my week, is Claire Obscure, playing the shit out of it. Go play it. It's good. Oh, and new Monster Hunter content, but I know nobody's super playing that. Raydao in the house. Sakura. They released this really cool like Japanese Sakura blossoms, like traditional Japanese set that looks really cool. And you turn around the guy's outfit and there's like a super creepy old mask on the back, man mask on the back, and it's like, what did you do? I literally saw somebody, like, I found out about it because somebody showed a picture of it and was like, this outfit is ruined. So, what the fuck, Capcom? And I did watch a little bit of the Devil May Cry TV show on Netflix. It's weird.
I'm gonna hate it. I know.
Someone pointed out that Lady is supposed to look like Captain Commando, and I'm like, oh my god, she does. That's such a weird choice. Like, why did you?
That's one of the things that irritates me the most, is I saw what she looks like in that show, and it just no. Why? Why?
I don't. Yeah, it's odd. So yeah, that was my week. How about you, Sir Alec?
Yeah. Did quite a few things this week. So, played Repo, played Lethal with you guys. I played new to me RoboCop Rogue City, which I quite liked.
Yeah, I heard that was really good. You like it?
Yeah, I kind of do actually. So it's kind of nice to go back to the old style games of just go around shooting shit. So, yeah. I played Unmetal again. I did start playing it, I don't know, a year ago, and then I just kind of got like, eh. So I just like, okay, I've got a Metal Gear fix. I'm gonna try Unmetal again. So I did, and I got a lot further in it, and to the point where it's gonna sound dumb, right? So, a bird, like a crow, takes a needle, and you need the needle. So I'm like, all right, let me try and shoot the bird. Of course, it doesn't work. What you gotta do is throw a coin, and then it drops the needle. And I'm like, God damn it! Why didn't the fucking colonel tell me? So yeah, I got my share. Yeah, let's say this. I watched The Revenant, some 2-hour film with Leonardo DiCaprio as this guy that just won't die trying to get revenge on his traitor travelers. Bit of the shit.
Is that the one where he eats a fish?
I guess so. I mean, it was 2 hours long, so like
it's too long for me to remember it.
Yeah, and because I couldn't pronounce how to
Fuck that movie.
Thing it, I just googled it, and it literally just come up with The Revenant 2. I'm like, oh my god, do I want to watch that?
There's a sequel?
Yeah, apparently there's a trailer for it. So
like coming out or is already out?
I don't know. I had to watch the trailer,
my
but
God.
do I have to watch the trailer?
That one's going to be 4 hours long.
Oh God. Anyway,
Wasn't that the movie he was trying to win an Oscar with?
I think he did.
I mean, did he really?
Oh.
I thought he never did.
Oscar before?
No, I think
I
he
didn't think
did
he
win
did.
for that one.
Anyways, don't rush to go get it. It's like 30, or I think 20 minutes into the film, like, I'm guessing what's going to happen. And it happened. It just took 2 hours to get to the fucking point. But yeah, never mind.
Jeez.
I played a bunch of other games because I finally got a emulator Game Boy Color kind of thing. So I was able to play Tomb Raider Game Boy Color game that Jazz you wanted to play, and yeah, yeah.
Yeah, what? What does that mean? Yeah, it's bad or yeah, it's good?
It's a game.
Wow. Listen, it cannot be worse than Resident Evil Gaiden, so.
Well, speaking of Resident Evil Gaiden, I also played that.
Oh, God.
Because it was
So
on a
bad.
thing. Also, on that thing, it had a kind of working copy of the Resident Evil on Game Boy Color. So I was playing that.
Nice.
So I was like, okay. I was playing as Jill, and I was like, okay, let me quit this and play as Chris. And it's like Chris and Barry are the same person. Like, all right, okay. Whatever. I'm trying to kill a zombie on that thing. Got no chance. But yeah, that was interesting. So yeah, played a bunch of other games. Show and Tell. Got this for a cheap one, little gag. It is supposed to be.
It's like a silk shirt.
What is that thing?
It's a steel cover for ORC, isn't it?
Yeah, something like that.
But my steel cover looks the same as that, so I'm assuming it's the same as the steel cover.
I just bought it because I had a big umbrella logo. So
Oh, it looks cool. I thought that steel cover looked cool.
Yeah, I think I liked like all the artwork and stuff that they put out for Operation Raccoon City. I thought was really cool.
Yeah, we should actually
Soundtrack's
try and play
awesome.
that at some point. But you know, 'cause I don't
Soundtrack
think
was pretty good.
I'm not sure if the
You have
servers
it.
are still running on it.
You
What?
have it.
I do, yeah.
Anyway, Sean, how was your week?
There's people over there. I heard them. You can't hide them.
Nah, it's no range. You had company over.
They're coming for
The
you,
front door is just
Barbara.
right next to my window. They're leaving.
Played Repo and I think Lethal and is it even worth mentioning at this point? Like,
I
it's
didn't.
every week. I know, but yeah, I mean, I did play them, so you know, shout out.
That is true.
Aside from that,
I love those
they're
games.
good games. Good games. I finished Banishers. So I'm a little irritated with that game. Overall, I liked it a lot. I really enjoyed the game as a game, but the story is a little like the further along it goes, the more it gets modern. It gets progressively kind of woke-ish, and it started to kind of irritate me by the end. And both of the characters are like kind of impacted by that kind of writing, which kind of irritated me. But outside of that, it was a cool game. I wasn't expecting for all that shit to be in there. But it plays really good. I had a lot of fun as far as like just the video game goes. Just kind of lost me a little bit with the story. I'm going to do one more playthrough and get the platinum. I got to do the alternate ending, like the bad ending, I think it is. And while I'm doing that playthrough, I have to decide what I want to do. I want to do something with it. I don't know if it's going to be a little like baby machinima or if I want to do that music video that I was talking about, because like after going through the story, like it's not what I was expecting it was going to be. So I don't know that it works the way that I thought it would for the music video. So I might do something different for that. But yeah, I just need to figure out what I want to do with it. But I'm going to do something with it. And played a lot more Oblivion Remastered. And it's so good. It's so fucking good. I love that game so much. And God, I can't believe what a good job they did with it in terms of just like everything, like the way that it looks, the way that they kept the original intact, the visuals of it, the fact that they included like all the DLC for free. They could have actually separated that and recharged DLC again, and they didn't do that, which is amazing. On top of it only being $49.99, which is insane. Just I'm blown away by Bethesda's choice, all of their choices with that game. It's incredible. I hope they continue to behave that way going forward, because it's very consumer friendly, and it's just really cool to see them doing something to separate themselves from other developers like they used to do. But yeah, very, very good. And I got my situation resolved with that. Last week I talked about them fucking double charging me for it, which really pissed me off. Sony sucks, and I was hoping that they would accommodate me and be like, okay, we accidentally charged you for the deluxe version, so they would let me keep that for the $49.99 price. But of course not. I ended up having to keep the deluxe version, because if I didn't do that, I probably would have lost my save file, which was, at that point was probably like 40 or 50 hours deep, and I wasn't willing to do that. So I had to just keep the deluxe version for $60. But even so, it's still worth $60. They could have charged $70 for that game, and they didn't. So, it's fine. At least I got one of them refunded, and it wasn't too much of a hassle. I was only on the phone with them for, I don't know, maybe like 20 minutes or something like that. It wasn't too bad. Yeah, so that's done. And I have also been playing Claire Obscure, and it's fucking amazing. I absolutely love everything about that game. It's one of the best games I've played in a very long time. It's like they
Right?
took what they did in Lost Odyssey and made it fucking 10,000 times better.
Right?
And just everything about it, the way that it looks, like the aesthetics, the tone, the story, the characters, the soundtrack, like everything about that game, I absolutely just adore. It's so good. And like right
So
at the beginning of
good.
the game, you can unlock the dumbest outfit, and I appreciate that. Did you guys get
I
that?
know.
It's so good.
Yes.
It's so good. He's got a fucking baguette on his back.
So
It's so
good.
fucking good.
Yeah.
I love it. And it's so
So
much more fun
awesome.
when super serious games do stuff like that.
Oh, just wait.
I love
The
it.
game is so stupid.
Oh wait, oh my god, it's so good at those.
Yeah, it's gonna take me a long time to get through that game, because I love the combat system so much that I've been doing a lot of grinding and just kind of like really slowly going through and making sure that I get all the like the extra stuff, because like I the systems that they have there is it's very reminiscent of like Final Fantasy VII, where like you have the materia where you like
Yeah.
you slot in these abilities and you use them and then you learn them and stuff like that. And I really love that mechanic. So I want to make sure that I get all of those. I'm not missing anything. So yeah, it's going to be a slow process for me. But God, it's so fucking good. I absolutely love it.
It does remind me of like Lost Odyssey a little bit in all the like good ways. Like it's just like, because that game was super
Mhm.
underrated when it came out. So to have this one, it just having this so well received, it's like, yes.
Yeah, it's
So good.
so good.
But
And another $49 game, like another game they could have very easily charged $7 for it, and they
Yeah.
didn't do it. They didn't do it.
yeah,
It's
that
amazing.
Right?
for the length of it and for like the amount of like stuff in the game and the amount of content or the time that you spend on it, they could have easily made it way more expensive.
Mhm.
It's ridiculous. Now that you're playing it and you know like what kind of ridiculous stuff that's ahead of you with the baguettes and stuff. Would I be able to show you what outfit I had Gustav in?
Sure.
Okay. I sent a screenshot to Shayla. I just have to save it because I want to crop out other stuff around it. Hang on, let me just
Hello, Dragon. Welcome. That's weird. Having chat loading issues. That's weird.
Yeah, it takes a minute. Just give it a minute or refresh.
Chat loading issues.
Yeah, it's sometimes I've noticed it happens for me too sometimes. Either just have to be patient
Is that
or
a
hit
YouTube
refresh.
thing or an us thing?
As far as I can tell, it's
Okay.
a YouTube thing.
Weird.
Yeah.
Let's go.
But that's the combat is like so much better than I thought it was going to be too. Like the complexity of it for like
so
a
good.
turn-based game is way deeper than I thought. Like being able to like pull out your gun and shoot at weak points and stuff like that. And like you can get a rhythm going where it's like you can go seamlessly from like shooting your gun into your super moves and then you're hitting the button combination. Like it feels so good to play. It's great.
It does.
All right, so we're gonna
crazy.
Super engaging
I
too.
love it.
Like if you think you can look away for a second, nope.
Crop the content or crop the selection. Sorry, I'm trying to. There we go. Okay.
And that was all that I played. And God, man, what a fucking horrible experience I've been having. Like I've been playing some really good games, but like I'm playing the worst combination of games I could possibly ever do. Banishers was an open world game. Oblivion is one of the biggest fucking games ever. Fucking Expedition 33 is going to be a big game. Like, God damn. It's too much. I feel overwhelmed.
It's a big game. I know. That happened to me this week because this week is Nikkei's 25th anniversary, or not 22nd anniversary, or 2.5 anniversary. Diablo just dropped a new season. Monster Hunter just dropped a new tempered monster, and then I was playing Clair Obscure. So I was like, too many things.
This was my Gustav.
Nice.
He had the
That's
French
beautiful.
swimsuit with the freaking bulge and the French ass like baguette head. It was great.
Watch out! I have shattered my
pants. I had to take off that hair option because like you can't see his eyes and like there's so much emotion in the performances that I didn't want to like not be able to see that.
But that's what made it funny.
But
in
it's
the
so good.
cutscenes. I get like emotional, like feel good cutscenes, and then he's just in that.
Yeah, that's probably what I'll do like the second time that I play it, but I don't want to like ruin it for myself personally. That's just
Oh,
I know you don't care.
Yeah. I mean, some of the characters have like fucking hair that goes up like this, and
literally the only single complaint that I have is what you said, is the dubbing. Like most of the time it's not that bad. I don't notice it too much, but there are times where it is very noticeable. And I mean it's fine, you know, like we talked about before. It's not like going to ruin anything for me, but it would have been nice if it had like, especially because, you know, it does have this like really emotional performances and you can see all like the nuances in their facial animations and stuff like that. So like I would have appreciated that a little bit more if the dub was more accurate, but it's fine. I just got to get used to it. It's not a big deal, but I do want to find out if like why that is. I wonder if it was dubbed to be spoken in French, like natively.
Yeah, still trying to
if you figure that out, let me know. I'd just be curious to know that for sure.
I also when they're talking, like when you're walking around and they're talking like not in cutscene, like in gameplay mode, you know, sometimes they do that sometimes in Baldur's Gate too, like you'll reach a certain point and they'll start talking like, oh, like, so anyways, what do you think of this or something? And I turn the camera to look and the characters aren't talking. Like they're talking, but their lips aren't moving. You're like, oh.
Yeah, that's pretty typical. But yeah. It is nice when they pay attention to little details like that. I always appreciate that, but it's not a big deal.
Ventriloquist.
I will say I'm actually glad they're there, because like when you switch between, you put the thumbstick in and you switch between characters, it pops so fast and you're focused that you don't see them. But I like that I can spin the camera around and it's like, oh no, they're all still there.
Yeah, it's cool that you can swap between the characters too, just for navigating the world.
Mm-hmm.
I like
I like flying around.
I'm always flying around too. It just feels nice.
Yeah.
It's a chill, like just kind of woo.
Yeah.
Not me. I was running around as Nile.
Right?
Well, I did that when I had the baguette outfit. I was him for a while because I had to appreciate it. Oh my god, it's so damn good. I was not prepared. Yeah. And last thing is I saw the Until Dawn movie, and yeah, it was there. It was okay. It's just like it's not Until Dawn, it just kind of bothers me. But outside of that, it's all right. Oh, show and tell. I have this because Jazz got me the physical edition for my birthday. So thank you. Thank you. I'm so glad to have that in my collection because it's like one of my favorite games, like possibly ever. We'll see by the end of it, like, kind of where it ranks. So but I love it. I know that is my shit.
Yeah.
Having the stupid shit in there, it makes it even better.
Can't wait till he gets to the gestural.
And then I had this over here too. So there's Banishers. That's a really cool box art. I like it. But yeah. Time for some news. Oh, wait.
We're waiting.
Guess fucking what time it is.
Hey.
It's time for some.
I was gonna be afraid, but then it told me not to.
Yeah, don't be scared. Everything's gonna be fine. No, you should be scared.
Another Stellar Blade? Yes, the answer is yes. Only a futuristic setting with robot alien things. Chang is set in a more fantasy post-medieval era with monsters and demons. You have the unapologetically attractive lead character, tons of outfits, blood, gore, action. It's all here. Playing as amnesia-stricken pirate warrior Wu Chang, who is suffering from an affliction called the Feathering, you'll explore a large open world while uncovering the mysteries of her past. During the adventure, you'll be able to unlock a multitude of upgradable weapons and techniques with the option to augment and magically enhance them, adding a depth of variety. Wu Chang is a story-driven experience that offers multiple endings based on the choices you make along the way. Publisher 505 Games is another company seemingly rebelling against the current price increases plaguing the industry right now, offering the game for a mere $49.99. Or you can opt in for the deluxe edition at $59.99 if you want 6 extra costumes, 5 weapons, and some upgrade items, which is still a fair price. The game is visually stunning and appears to be vast in scope, easily justifying a higher price tag. Wu Chang joins the likes of the Oblivion remaster and Expedition 33, launching substantially lower than the industry norm without sacrificing quality, rather leading the charge in that regard.
Is that a sequel?
No. A sequel to what?
I don't know. Was there another game called like Wu something?
It's like Wo Long, I think.
Or Wukong? Was it Wukong?
Oh, there's Wukong. There's Wo Long. There's a bunch of them. But yeah, because that's what I thought at first too. But no, it's its own thing. It's a new IP. But it looks really cool. Quality is there. Love the price point. I love that this is kind of becoming a trend, hopefully, that developers are kind of looking at the market and making the conscious decision to kind of drop the price tag down a little bit to kind of stand apart from these $70, $80 games, without sacrificing the quality. I do hope that continues to be a thing. But yeah, it looks so good, and it's It's not going to be a Souls-like game, which I appreciate because there's so many of those. It's just going to be an action RPG. Little bothered by the fact that it's going to be open world, but I mean, it's fine. I do like open world games. It's just there's too fucking many of them, and it takes too long to get through them. But outside of that, it's fine. It looks really cool. I really like the design of the monsters and the main character, and everything looks really awesome. I love that you have all those customization options and costumes and stuff like that. And it does sound like there is going to be a lot of depth to the combat, which I always appreciate. But yeah, what do you guys think? Excited to give that one a shot or not so much?
I'd have to look maybe more into it, or I don't know. Maybe.
I'm interested. I think it looks really cool.
Shayla's interested because she got titties.
Wow. Wukong was... Oh, I thought I read that wrong. I thought she said Wukong was sad. I'm like, oh no.
He's a monkey.
He's a monkey. He's a sad monkey. But yeah, I'm excited for it. I think it looks really good.
Yeah.
Who's ready for video game industry crash? Xbox joins PlayStation in charging more money for their old hardware. Is it opposite day? When did old technology increase in price? Pretty sure it's supposed to decrease. Let's see. Yeah, that's pretty much what I thought. But fuck that, we're changing the rules, folks. We want that money.
It's my money and I need it now! Shut the fuck up!
First,
Shut the
Sony
fuck
hit us
up!
with 2 hardware price increases in less than 3 years, raising the price to upwards of $764 US, depending on where you live, a nearly $200 increase. Then they drop a $700 digital-only Pro model. General game prices rise to $70, a $10 increase. Then Nintendo reveals the Switch 2 for $450, a $150 increase over the Switch 1 launch, and introduces $80 games, a $20 increase. I guess Microsoft felt left out because they're tossing in their hat as well by increasing the cost of both Xbox hardware and games. The Xbox Series S 1TB is increasing to $430, an $80 increase. The Xbox Series X 1TB goes up to $600, a $100 increase, and the Xbox Series X 2TB Special Edition goes up to $730, a $130 increase. And to top it all off, they've confirmed that their games are going to increase to $80 as well. We all knew the others wouldn't be far behind Nintendo in that regard. That's a nearly 35% increase in both console and game prices since 2020. So there you have it. We're living in a world where game systems cost upwards of $764 and games cost $80 a piece. Apparently, video games are not.
That bird was living its life.
Yeah.
Like, yeah!
King of the trash mountain.
I got all of the consoles.
Yep, so this is exactly what I thought was going to happen. Nintendo opened that door and everyone's going to follow suit. And I feel like this pretty much guarantees that Grand Theft Auto is going to be $100. I see that definitely being the case. So
how many copies of GTA 6 are you going to get?
I'm not buying that fucking game. I'll tell you right now, with games being $80 to $100, I'm going to substantially reduce the games that I buy, because like even if games were like overwhelmingly good, like the majority of them, like I would still have to kind of question like whether that's really worth the price tag for me or not. Like there's games that like I want to buy for my collection that like I know that I'll probably like when I bought Kodelka. And I paid like $75 for that game, but like I agonized over buying that game because it was so expensive, even though like it would be cool for my collection. It's probably going to increase in price. I'll have a physical copy of it. Like there's all these things that kind of feed into like supporting me buying this thing, but I still really hesitated to do so. But now when we talk about, okay, a fucking digital game is going to be $80 and I don't get any of that from it. I get none of that value. I can't resell it. The price isn't going to go up in value. I can't add it to my collection. It's just a digital thing that I just dropped $80 on. Like I'm going to struggle a lot more to justify those purchases going forward, especially if they go up to $100. Like the game has to be fucking amazing for me to even consider spending $100 on a game. That's crazy.
I reckon
So
retro might come back for a bit of a vengeance now. It's just like, suddenly more people like, no, I'm going to play the old school games.
well, and the thing, like, this is, I can't see this not like severely damaging the market, because like part of why video games are so popular right now is because they're super accessible. Like there's a massive market out there that appeals to a very large audience. But the more expensive this stuff becomes, the less interest it's going to have overall. Like a lot of people are going to be priced out in terms of what they can afford. A lot of people are going to be turned off in terms of like, do I want to spend this money even if I have it? Like you're shrinking the market substantially by doing something like this. And a lot less people are going to be more inclined to take a risk on buying a new game at full price. So what's going to happen? It's going to impact publishers. You're going to see more closures and studios shrinking and stuff like that. Like this is not going to be a healthy move for the industry at all. There's no way.
Yeah, just let it happen.
Yeah, I mean, something has to happen, like for things to go back to the way that they were, or at least remotely. Like there has to be a change, and this could be that change. Maybe we do need it to kind of fall apart so that we can build it back up into something better. Because right now it's not good. The fucking video game industry right now is fucking disgusting. And it just makes me sick talking about it. And that is not how I want to feel, because I like video games. I want to talk about video games positively, but how many times have we talked about, just in the last probably 30 days, how many times have we talked about just prices going up? Like 4 times, 5 times. It's fucking insane. Like this is not a healthy industry right now.
Shut up and take my money.
Or don't.
Or don't. Yeah, it's insane. And this, like what we were just talking about in terms of like Oblivion Remastered, Expedition 33, Wu Chang, like you can make good games, high quality games for half that price. And Expedition is doing super well, so clearly they're making money, it's successful. There's no reason why you can't release a $50 game and become very profitable in doing so. Consumers win, company wins. It's great. There's no reason for us to be going down the road that we're going, where games are $80 to $100. That's just not a necessary thing to happen. It's crazy. So what about you guys? What would it take for you guys to buy a $100 game?
Like it.
I mean, I have before when I technically did. I spent like, I think that's how much the Monster Hunter edition I bought was.
It's terrible. It happens. Like, I mean,
I don't think it's okay, but like, I think even like now it was a gift, but I'm pretty sure the version I was gifted for Diablo was also like $100. So it's like, it's super scary. For me, it's already here. It's like, holy shit, no games are like
but I mean,
$100.
it's one thing to get one, like to have it given to you, but like for you to go out and buy it is a different experience. Like, what was the last $100 game that you bought that wasn't like a special edition?
How about Royal Rose for £300?
Any video
There you go. And how did you feel after buying that? Disgusting.
No, because I sent it to you, so
That's fair. Which is very nice, Alec.
That sucks. I think video games should be more accessible. It sucks. They're expensive.
Mm-hmm. And I feel bad for the parents.
We need more Expedition 33s because, I mean,
I feel bad
hell
for the
yeah.
parents too, like especially when it comes to Nintendo. Like as a parent, it's got to be annoying having your kid be like, "I want this new game that came out for $60," because it's like, fuck, they're always going to be asking for a new game, and it's like $60 here and $60 there. Like that's expensive for a parent to have to deal with. But when we're talking about $80 here, $100 there, like that becomes a lot more
especially if you
impactful
get
to
one
your
every
budget.
year.
Well, and then don't forget, it's like I just, it was like one of those things where it's like, oh, sure, you buy, a $20 Minecraft game, but then you have to pay for the service so they can play online with other people, and then that ends up being like a monthly fee, which is like who knows how much that's going to add up to. So it's like, whoa.
Yeah, and like it's not like there's some kind of change in dynamic with these games where it's like, oh, there's no more DLC anymore. It's just all going to be on the game. Like that's not happening. So like in addition to the entry fee of $100, then there's the DLC and the season passes and the microtransactions and all this other bullshit that's going on top of that. And then so like Lee said he spent $100 or more than $100 on a collector's edition. Think about that. If the base games are $100, what the fuck are the
What are
collector's
the
editions going to look like? 300,
Gonna have to
350? Like right now,
take out
literally
loans,
with games that are $60 on release, they have $250 collector's editions. So
and you don't get the game,
realistically, you could be talking about $300 to $400 collector's editions of video games. That's fucking insane.
that makes me think of how like Death Stranding, it's like $250. You only get a digital version
Mhm.
of the game. And like, have you looked at some of the merch for Death Stranding? Like, he did like a collab with like a designer. So like some of those jackets are like a couple $1,000. It's like, holy
God
crap. And they
damn.
sold out instantly.
How?
I don't,
That's insane.
yeah.
Because
Makes you-
Kojima, that's why.
Makes
Yeah.
you wonder how much they're going to charge Metal Gear Solid Delta when it comes out.
What do
I
you
mean,
mean?
if you can
I
get
think
it, the
it's 70. Or you mean the
collectors.
collector's edition? Oh, you mean
Yeah.
picking it up secondhand? Is that what you mean?
Yeah.
Or buy it physically, as time goes up, as prices go up. It's like whether they change their mind or like, actually, we're going to stick it up a bit more.
Yeah, I wonder like if this becomes normalized in terms of like, hey, our hardware and our like all of our accessories and our video game consoles are just going to go up in price. Like, what's to stop them from doing the same thing for video games? I mean, they kind of actually do that for digital video games. Like they raise the cost of Horizon when they did the remaster. So like the more normalized this process becomes, the more it's going to affect other things like the actual games themselves. It's like, oh yeah, it came out at $70, but now it's 120. Like it used to make sense in the past because it's like, okay, well, maybe it's a rare game, it had a low printing, so there's more demand for it, so you have to pay a premium. That makes sense. But when it's something digital and it just goes up, like there's literally no justification for a video game to increase in price other than greed from the company, that they just want to increase their revenue because like there's no scarcity there. What's up?
There's two pluses to this. The first one is that let it crash, let it rot, and then let it build itself back up again. The other one is that while companies are busy doing that, being shitheads, we'll go back and play the retro games that we didn't get time to play for whatever reason. So
yeah, I wonder if that's going to impact retro as well, because like during COVID and all that shit, like there was a push for going retro and collecting and stuff like that, and that kind of drove the cost up for collecting older games. So like if there's another reason to go back to older games, are they going to go up even more? Like that could be another issue as well. So I don't know, like it would be good to you know for people to go back and enjoy older games and kind of live in that space, but it's not going to be a completely positive experience because with that attention it is going to drive up demand and probably what that looks like too and what the cost is.
you could play the Switch
But,
finally, Sean.
yeah, I don't have to worry about that anymore. But yeah, it's a crazy time in video games these days. All right, that was the news. That was the news. Exciting stuff. So Alec. Oh no, wait. It is not game time.
No.
It's time for this. It's time for the Machinima Showcase. Oh, wait for it. Where is it?
Guess what fucking time it is?
Where the hell is it? I haven't played it in a long time. There it is. Hey, Alec picked this one. This week is Das Bullshit. We've watched one or two of their videos before. I do remember we watched like a Christmas special once upon a time. I don't remember if we watched any other ones aside from that one.
We watched episode 15.
We did?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll be fine. It's an excuse to go watch the other episode because there's no more episodes after this one. Because I looked and it's like, he stopped doing it after this one.
When did we watch this one?
The last time. I was really excited because I wanted to show Shayla the Five Nights at Freddy's bits that they did. Where he like screams and stabs kids.
Wow. Well, let's watch it again.
You can just pick a random other Gmod Idiot box and...
That's weird because I was looking through my DMs and like this was the last one that you sent me, Alec. This was like last week.
Yeah.
And I watched our last episode and we didn't watch it then.
No, I know.
So why did you send it to me then? I'm confused.
Well, I don't recall watching this before.
Yeah, 426 you sent it to me.
Yeah, I don't recall watching this on a previous episode of Wardcast. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, okay. Okay, well, whatever. We'll watch it.
We'll watch it again. It was really good.
Yay!
And it has the Mario bit that's really appropriate for Nintendo. Really timely.
Oh, yeah, I remember this.
Stop it.
Ready to judge.
Stop it. Stop it. Okay? All right.
Here you go. I got a present for you.
In case people are too fucking stupid to connect the dots, I'm hiring you to cut off his balls, okay? Yeah, fuck yourself.
Oh, good one. Tried to warn you. Gotta keep the shield up. What'd I tell you? Gotta roll some more. Not what I would have done. Tried to tell you. Told you so. That's not the right way. One too soon. One too late. Definition of insanity. Oh, that worked out great. One of yours better right. Shouldn't have seen that coming. Finally. God, it's only a game.
I'm going for a scuttle.
Hey! Kill that critter!
Like, here, Chris.
And that is why the Nintendo Wii U is a console worth buying. The exclusives for the system are solid, as you no doubt saw from the gameplay footage I had on screen.
Yep.
Nintendo inspired me to make something! Yeah!
This is what I do. I sue your ass and your balls!
Compared to you, I'm like a saint.
Funny, it gets more and more relevant as time passes.
Right?
I guess he doesn't like being watched.
Stop looking at me! What are you, crazy? Don't call me crazy!
Wait for my cue. 5, 6, 7.
Shit sack!
You're done.
I'm upset!
Flailing around. I'm upset.
It's a good one.
You're done. I'm upset.
Yeah, their videos are really funny.
Yeah? It's game time. Hell. Yeah?
Oh,
Which one you want to do first, Alec?
What a monster. I can't believe. What the hell?
Chun-Li. Is that Dante? No. Who's Pex?
Yeah, the right arm is Chun-Li.
Yeah. Yeah. Is that a lion for the other arm?
It's probably like a fucking Nintendo or some shit.
It's that dog.
It's that damn dog. Is one of the arms Kermit?
Is that Kermit?
It's that Kermit. Kermit the Frog.
Kermit the Frog.
I think the right leg is Chris.
Yep, there is a
Is that
field leg there.
Whose ass is that?
Whose ass?
What the fuck is that leg? Why does it look like it has like a Legend of Zelda thing on it, but it's not really?
Oh, is it? No. It's not Sheik, right?
No, it kind of looks like Captain Falcon or something a little bit. It's like
That's because it is Captain Falcon.
oh,
Captain Falcon.
Falcon.
He has
Punch!
very feminine legs.
Legs.
Oh
So
my
got
god,
legs.
here we go again.
Is the jacket the same as like the chest? Do they go together?
Yeah.
They look like they don't. Oh.
Is it Dante from
Japanese.
DMC?
Nope.
Are they from Onimusha?
Nope.
Tenchu?
I know the leg, the other leg.
The frog one?
Leon?
Or leg. I was thinking arm. I don't know
Okay.
why.
We got the
Screen
legs.
it.
Or Solid Snake.
I thought we got the legs.
Yeah, you got the legs.
Oh, who's the other
Who's
one?
the other leg?
So.
Chris.
Oh,
Oh,
I thought he
Chris.
said no, it wasn't Chris.
That other leg definitely looks like a lion. Or other arm looks like a lion.
I'm gonna send the answer to Sean.
Okay.
And it's not useless the dog's leg.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Let me know when you guys are ready for solution.
I'm ready. I'm ready.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, look at that doggy. Oh my god, the arm.
They're from Wolf Quest.
That's
No.
Diamond Dog.
Dee
Dee.
Dee.
Yeah, Dee.
Dee. So cute.
You should have been able to keep him as a little puppy.
Yeah. Forever.
Yeah.
And then the rest is Rex from Toy Story 2 video game.
I still say
Body is
Kermit.
Aragorn.
Aragon's Quest. And yeah, Chun-Li head.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, it's the guessing game, yeah.
I love the Silent Hill dude like facing, not facing.
Staring into the void.
Alright.
He's like, where am I?
I will.
Come on.
Oh, I have to close this.
Ah. Okay. You have. This is a game where you have to be methodical and horny and.
Did you say horny?
Yeah.
And
Methodical and horny, right? Okay.
sometimes you can be good, and you can go on an adventure with your friends.
Baldur's Gate 3.
Yeah.
You could have just said you have a tadpole in your head and you have to fucking get it out. No, she goes for methodical and horny. Jeez, the worst
Yeah.
description of Baldur's Gate I've ever heard. I would have taken that from Alec, but Jesus.
Wow.
I mean, he doesn't play the game, so like somebody who plays it all the crazy.
Alright.
Sarah, you pick on someone.
I'll pick on someone? Okay. I know. Okay. Okay. And there you go.
Village.
That's a good guess.
Just
you play as a lady of royalty, and she goes on an adventure in the land of mushrooms. And
Princess Peach.
Yep. Well,
yeah. Showtime.
There's a little bit more to it. Well, okay.
Oh, okay.
Princess Peach's OnlyFans game.
Oh my god.
It's pretty
He
much
didn't
the
say
same thing
horny.
Shayla just said.
No.
You got
Alright,
this one,
Sean, pick on someone. Not me, you dick, but okay.
What?
Yes, you. It's your turn.
Okay. So, you're a cop, right? And you go around making sure things are okay, but you're on your own, kind of thing. As your girlfriend is a little bit mysteriously taken away at the start. And then you start your
Max
shift.
Payne?
RE2?
Oh. Since when does Leon have a girlfriend at the start?
Oh, I missed that part.
Oh yeah, he has a wife. Girlfriend's taken away.
The first word in the video game title is a color.
What? Red, blue, red.
The fuck is red, blue, red?
No, I'm just trying to think of what games have like colors in the only colors I can think of are like there's like Red
Dead
Faction.
Redemption?
Nope.
Blue something?
You're a real cop.
So you can play this game normally, but you can also play it in...
In what?
VR.
Oh.
Wow. Charades.
What is he doing? Oh, Time Crisis?
What's a fucking color in
Oh, I
Time
guess
Crisis?
that doesn't have color. I'm sorry, that doesn't have color. You're right.
Time is my
I
favorite
just
color.
do a finger thing. What the fuck has a color in it?
Okay, what happens... The second name in the title... think what happens when you're playing Metal Gear Solid and you get
Bored?
sighted by an enemy. What?
Red alert.
Right, okay.
That's
You
it?
got the second word.
Oh, something red alert. Something
No,
red
one
alert.
word. Alert.
That's a game?
Color. Alert.
Color alert running. What?
Well,
Does
you're
anybody
not always
else
running,
chat?
but you're- You talked about
What?
the fucking game recently on the Wardcast.
I did. Did I?
Well, Jazz did.
Oh.
Oh. Well, actually, Sean did.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Oh, wow.
Is a cop game?
I didn't know that was a color. It's more fun to watch him struggle.
Well, say what it is.
Is it Amber Alert?
What?
Yes.
Oh, there's more to the title?
Yes.
There's something with Amber Alert in the title?
Looking like a dumbass? I didn't know there was more to the title. Like you just said it was Amber Alert.
What the hell?
Something
Come on, I can't
stimulator.
even say anything more.
It's just called Amber Alert?
There's
Yes,
just
it's
two
Amber
brothers.
Alert, but something else.
Oh.
Look. Search.
Perhaps it will help if I have this and
Amber Alert VR.
There we go.
Oh my god.
I'll see at it. I knew you were doing
Right, I'm gonna
VR
send this
at
one to
the
Sean.
start, but I didn't realize.
That's fine. We got it.
Me again. What the fuck? Oh god, I haven't played this in a long time. You're a guy that looks like Shaggy from Scooby Doo, kinda, and he's got kind of like a afro going on, and he runs around in his underwear in his dreams.
Oh, Catherine.
Yeah. That game's amazing. I need to play that again. I need to play that game again. It's been so long.
Yeah, I like that game.
That game was hard. I remember that.
Like runs around in underwear. Vincent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stop.
Yeah. Stop.
Alright.
Nobody asked us.
Was someone talking to you? No.
Alright. Which game would take the longest to play if fast travel was removed from every game?
Horizon.
The Witcher 3.
Baldur's Gate. Fucking Baldur's Gate 3.
Nah.
If you couldn't teleport?
It's big, but it's not that big.
If you couldn't teleport.
No.
If you had to run from like Baldur's Gate all the way back to like the Peepee's camp.
Like, but you know where you're going. Like if you make a beeline for that, like it's not that bad. Like
but if you had to go back and forth and back and forth and back.
But
then it would be Death
would
Stranding.
take a while, but
oh yeah.
Jesus Christ. You win.
Yeah, but Death Stranding doesn't have fast travel, does it?
It does.
No. Oh, wow. Either way. So it would just turn all the games into Death Stranding.
You
I still say Horizon.
Right? Jazz? You completed Death Stranding, didn't you?
No, I stopped when Shayla started. That was my only purpose to play it.
You got what you needed out of it?
I uninstalled it.
Wow.
I was only playing it to motivate her to play it, and she played it.
Wow.
And then I uninstalled it. I had no interest in that game whatsoever.
And then she bought me a bunch of games, so it's like really hard to go back to it because she got me Plague's Tale and Expedition and now Split Fiction. So it's like,
yeah, I'm trying to get her to
that
stop
game
playing.
again. Yeah, now she wants me to not play it.
It's gonna
I
be
still
me
think
that plays Death
Horizon.
Stranding 2 first, isn't it?
I need to play that before the sequel comes out.
Same.
Another open world game. God damn it.
Does split screen gaming need to make a comeback?
No.
No.
But
I want to say yes, just because
still
of like nostalgia and like, in my opinion, like split screen gaming is more fun, but it just doesn't work anymore. Like with the internet, like especially with us, like the people that I would play with, they're right here, and I can't play couch co-op with any of you. So like it just doesn't make sense. But like given the opportunity, like if you could choose between the two, couch co-op is a lot more fun. But it just in the real world, it doesn't work. It doesn't really need to exist anymore, unfortunately.
But also, could you actually go back? Like, if all of us are all on the same couch, could you actually go back to the example of having 4 different screens? You're like,
I couldn't stand doing split screen when I played games with like my cousins. Like it,
Yeah.
I couldn't. It drove me nuts.
It's horrible. But like,
I'd rather
if you're
see
playing
more
like,
games like.
Go ahead.
Sorry.
No, you're
I'd
good,
rather
go ahead.
see more games like for example, Baldur's Gate actually does have couch co-op because it's a game that's not split screen. You can play together, or like Dragon's Crown where you can play that couch co-op and it's not a split screen. I'd rather see more of those than like split screen co-op games.
Yeah, like they're like fighting games are good that way, or if it's designed to be a single
Bomberman.
screen. Yeah, Bomberman. Because split screen is the worst. Or like back in the day, you'd do like LAN, with Halo, you'd get like a bunch of TVs and a bunch of Xboxes, and you link them all together so everybody had their own TV. That was a lot of fun because like it's so much more fun when you've got your friend like right on the other side of the room and you murder them and they scream and you get to take that in person. It's so much more fun.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. What game cancellation are you still burned about till this day?
Game cancellation.
Yeah.
I feel like there's an obvious one for me, but
What is it?
I don't know. I don't know. I can't think of it.
Oh. The closest thing I could think of was like I wanted the Space Channel 5 movie to happen, and that got canceled.
The one that I can think of right now in the moment is there was a Kickstarter for a spiritual successor to Parappa the Rapper by the guy that created that game, and it looked so cool, and it got no support. Like it didn't even have a chance to be created, but like it sounded so cool, and it had the creators of the original Parappa the Rapper game, so it would have been cool, and it would have played the same, and it would have had all that nostalgia and everything, and I was so excited for it. I was ready to support it, but it literally made like 2% of its goal. It was really sad.
Damn.
Yeah,
that makes me pretty sad. I love Parappa the Rapper.
Me too.
I even
And that was
really
like the
like
only
Parappa the
hope it
Rapper
had of coming
2.
back. We're never going to see a Parappa 3 ever.
Never.
So that was like the one chance to see it come back, and nobody cared.
Sad face.
Yeah.
I was going to say Fighting Force 3.
Oh yeah, I forgot that was even a thing for a minute. It actually looked okay, I thought. It was going to be terrible.
Oh, yeah.
The closest thing I can think of is I remember being really sad when I thought Rising was going to get canceled, and then like Platinum showed up last minute, like years later, and was like, haha, just kidding.
Oh wow, I forgot about that. Yeah.
Yeah, like Rising almost didn't happen. It was in development hell for a long time.
Yeah, the trouble is, it's like where Rising was supposed to be before the events of MGS4, and then it was after the events of MGS4. It's like, okay. I would have preferred to play the initial scenario first, but we got what we got.
And wasn't the slicing mechanic supposed to be a lot more in depth too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was. I mean, Rising was originally supposed to be more like a Metal Gear game, with the like with Raiden's abilities intact, but they just couldn't make it work. So Platinum was like, let's just make it a hack and slash and make it at least happen.
Yeah, they managed to avoid drowning.
Right. Yeah.
I personally love that game, but I'm a big hack and slash person, so that was like one of my favorite games ever.
It is good. It's just a different audience.
Yeah,
I'm kind of
it's
mixed
not the
on
same
that
game.
whole thing. Like when you take a franchise and you make it unappealing to the core audience of that franchise, like it's kind of cool to see like a specific IP kind of do different things, and you get to kind of have fun with it in different ways. But at the same time, there's a good chance that the core fan base is not going to be into that. So it's like, it can be good, but it's probably not a good idea.
So yeah, it would be cool to see more of seen more of what they were gonna make for the what the original game was gonna be. The original Rising.
I'm still waiting for my Resident Evil kart racing game. I demand it.
Wasn't there canceled like Resident Evil 3.5 was like Leon in a haunted house or something?
Yeah,
but
it kind of turned into Haunting Ground though.
Yeah, and technically it wasn't canceled. They redid it. So that's why I didn't pick that. Because like I always wanted to see like what the other versions of Resident Evil 4 would have been, but technically it wasn't canceled. It just got redesigned. So yeah.
I mean, Devil May Cry came from Resident Evil 4 in a way, so.
The funny thing is, like, if they had made Resident Evil 4 more survival horror, like a lot of us wanted, the franchise would probably be dead now. because like there just wasn't a big enough audience for that, and 4 injected enough attention and money into the IP to keep it going and to have more chances to fail and recover. Because like it was on its way out, you know, like 3 didn't do super great. 0 didn't do very good. Even the Resident Evil remake didn't do very good because it was only on the GameCube. So it's like every single game they were putting out for like 5 in a row did not perform well. So like if 4 had failed again, like that would have been it.
I mean, to be fair, they did put it on the wrong console.
Yeah, that was a tremendous fuck up. That was so stupid. Though to be fair, they wanted to go to Xbox. I wonder what that would have looked like.
Like Dino Crisis 3.
Oh god. I mean, not necessarily. That was a different team. that like I don't even know what team technically developed that game, but like if you had a legitimate team, like you know the Resident Evil team working on something, I don't know, like the remake team, I think they would have put together something good. Well, I mean, just at the end of the day, if they had just made Resident Evil Remake as it was and it came out on the Xbox, I guarantee it would have done 10 times better than it did, because you had a much older, more mature audience on Xbox that would have been more interested in buying something like that. So honestly, I think it was a fucking fuck up just to go away from Sony. like it or not, that was where it belonged, and that's where it would have made the most money, and they didn't do that.
Well, it ended up going on every console anyway. So.
Yeah, I mean, it was just a dumb idea.
I think that Revelations might have had more love, because I'm sad at how many people shit on it, but I feel like it would have had more love if it had come out on a console before a 3DS. The fact that it originally like started on 3DS, people would just like, it was built for the tiny screen and the 3DS and the 3D. So when they ported it to the console, like it still had that awkwardness to it, and it just kind of took away from like some of the horror and some of the, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know, because I feel like, because basically what you're saying they did with Revelations 2, because that came out on consoles, and to me, I feel like Revelations 1 was a better game.
Well, yeah, but
so
that's because
like that doesn't necessarily mean anything just because it was on the DS.
I shitted on Revelations 2 because it had not Claire.
Yeah, that is not Claire.
And they gave you like this. They're like, oh, Claire is like the voice of reason with like the younger people who are scared in scary scenarios, and then they gave her like the most obnoxious, angsty fucking teen kid person who's just like, Claire's like, don't worry, we got this, and she's like, no fucking fuck shit, fuck, where's my dad? Like it's like Claire's probably like, sorry, Chris.
Wow.
She's like, nah, fuck this kid.
My dad's my dad.
Claire's just like sitting in the corner, like, I miss Sherry, I miss Sherry, I miss Sherry, I miss Sherry. Where's Sherry? Even that fucking little shithead from the airport, god damn it.
They should have given her Natalia so that she kind of had like that like a similar dynamic.
She finds like the ghost kid.
Yeah, like, it's like you're gonna replace Sherry.
I'm actually evil. That's fine. Yeah, the one
so
will
was
stop
Sherry.
swearing.
Another fucking small child.
They should have put Claire in RE7. She's like in the house and she finds like the little kid. Or instead of Mia, just Claire finding the kid on the boat. It's like a child. Mia finds the kid. She's like, oh, I'll protect you. Claire comes out of like this random vent. She's like, nope. I protect.
You know, that actually would have made for a more interesting game if it was like, I don't know, like a reporter, or like the guy had some other reason for going to the house, and like while he's in the house exploring and shit, he like he comes across like a Resident Evil character that we know in the cell, and you kind of get to interact with that character from like a third party perspective, like you're playing the new character interacting with the character that you know. Like I feel like that kind of would have been a little bit more interesting, but nah.
Nah, just Ethan.
Nah, bro.
Cutting off his hand and being a fucking twat.
Tool. Yeah, twat.
A twat.
Alrighty then. That's going to do it for episode 280. Thanks for joining us, everybody. If you enjoyed the podcast or any of the content at The Ward, please consider helping us grow by sharing our content, liking the video, and subscribing. You can support us through patreon.com/thewardproductions for access to exclusive content, or you can support us right here on the U of Tubes to get a special video of Leon murdering someone or something. Have a great week, and we'll see you in the next episode. Wow. Bye-bye.